You know how sometimes you're sitting in a store or something, minding your own business, when all of a sudden a song comes on that makes you want to bash your head repeatedly against the wall? And it's not the voice or the genre or the lack of musical integrity, per se, that drives you crazy. No, it's the fact that the song butchers the English language.
If I was your boyfriend.
That's not right. You're attempting to use the subjunctive mood to express a hypothetical state that is contrary to reality. It is a wish, a desire, or an imaginary situation. In order to use the subjunctive mood, you use the word were rather than was. Rather than if I was, because you was nothing, you were. If I were your boyfriend. He's not the only one who makes this mistake. Why is it that Tevye in Fiddler on the Roof can handle the subjunctive mood, but in changing the gender you have to screw with the grammatical correctness of the sentence too? Gwen, we trusted you. You taught us how to spell banana. We trusted you to teach us how to speak correctly too. Unfortunately, even some of my favorite artists fall into the same trap.
If I was gonna go somewhere.
Well, at least this one's not part of a repeating chorus. And how many times do we hear this mistake? The problem is that you and me couldn't write anything. I could write a romance. You and I could write a romance together. But me can't write. And when you take the you out of the sentence, it sounds wrong to our ears. But for some reason, we forget when we add the additional person in. I is the subject. Even if you add you to it, it remains I. Me functions as an object. It might seem a bit confusing at first, but try taking the you out and see if the sentence sounds natural. I could write a romance about you and me. You and I can write a romance about you and me. I don't know that I really would want to write a bad romance, but at least I, as opposed to me, have the option. And here's another. What does that even mean? New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of? Made of what? Dreams can be made. They can even be made of something. But that something is not in the song. They aren't made of the concrete jungle. Where indicates that the dream is being made in the concrete jungle. Of is superfluous. It's a preposition that doesn't need to be there to end that sentence. Sometimes we misuse grammar to make a point. But sometimes we do it because we don't understand the constructs of grammar. I challenge you to learn for yourself how to use words and learn what's right and what's not. Because it's important. Because grammar is how we fashion coherent sentences. How we string words together so that they actually make some sort of sense. The purpose of this video is not to belittle or mock these artists. We all misuse grammar every once in a while. I point these mistakes out so that you may be aware. Think critically about the words that infiltrate your mind on a daily basis so that you may be aware of the way in which you use words. Your thoughts are important. Speak well, speak thoughtfully, and speak boldly. Have a good day.